We Are Saved by Loss was a 5-year project funded by Arts Council England and first exhibited in 2018. I created 9 what I call hollow drawn sculptures. I stitched through with a sewing machine onto layers of tissue silk and soluble fabrics. The fabrics act like a glue when washed out to create shape and form. On a basic level, they are drawings of pathology. The selected specimens are examples of disease and the ingenious ways bodies can heal. They are then illuminated from within with a shifting programme of UV and LED lights. The lights allow the models to visually change and give them a sense of depth. They also represent several key ideas. Firstly, the relationship between the cosmic dust of dead stars and the physical construction of human bodies. They are made of the same thing. We are stardust. I am making parallels between change in the universe and how the human body functions as a constant cyclical process of loss and renewal. Visually, the sculptures use light and fabric to reference both human morphology and pathology and the light emissions and shapes of astronomical nebulae. As you can see, the specimen sculptures are purposely curated as though they are floating in space. For thinking ahead, particularly under the themes of skin, crisis and wounds and the mental psychological, I am focusing on disease. These 2 works were sculpted on my own personal experience of breast cancer in 2011 and the impetus for the whole body of work. Breast Box was fashioned using my prosthetic box after my mastectomy. It's a personal look at what was taken and how my surface was altered. It's about my skin changes and how it altered my psychology, in particular my own feelings of physical loss and change. I've chosen to share images of the production of my works. Sculpting what's beneath the surface was cathartic and mentally healing. The tissue silk used in the sculptures has a skin layer quality. It is easily sculpted and shaped to create the puckers and indents you see in the diseased breast tissue specimens. Pucker 2 explores further these pathology changes within the breast tissue. It also hints at how it would alter the skin and surface of the body. The first signs that something is wrong. My personal experience of the first signs of cancer was an altering of the surface of my skin, a pucker. It was hard imagining and not being able to see how extensive the crisis was in my body. I wanted to face the reality of my situation, and I did this as an artist through this project. I did think I'd find looking at disease pathology frightening, particularly as I'm not from a science background. However, I actually came to appreciate just how beautiful the fabric of the body is, particularly when I learned just how capable it is of healing and renewing itself under the right circumstances. I wanted to bring this experience to my audience. I really exploited the puckers and distortions in this piece, using the material to convey what's underneath. The use of changing light modes enabled me to indicate crisis, danger and transition back to calmer states through healing. I've continued these themes as the use of light and fabric into my new works, attempting to illuminate the links between the human condition and the cosmos through a message of healing and hope.